Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain you how to use data binding to populate combo boxes and list boxes. So let's get started. Using a combo box, let's drag and drop a combo box into the form. Currently this combo box has no items. It doesn't have anything in it. You can see there's a collection here. You can add items, but that's not what we want to do in this case. I'm going to populate this from the code behind, with the collection that exists in the code behind. So what we're going to be adding here in this combo box is going to be some student objects, list of students. So I'm going to create a new class called students. Student.cs. Now the student will have a name and a last name. Now let's go to our XAML form, and currently there's nothing here. I want to bind this, but it's gonna happen in this web forms code behind. So let's go to main window of XAML.cs. Here let's create a list. So this part will run when this window is created. When the window is created, okay. When this happens, we're going to initialize our list. And let's add some students here to the list. Okay, now these windows, the data context of this window will be this list. So this dot data context is going to be the list. Now, since this here we are actually modifying the code for this form, and this form's data context is now the list. Okay. Now, when you want to modify the elements of the combo box, we have to go and actually use the item source property for the combo box. Item source. This item source property gets or sets a collection used to generate the content for the items control. And it's going to be the list. Binding. So we bound the list of students to this combo box by doing this. However, there's still some other things we need to do. We need to create item template, and basically that means how we're going to define how items are going to be presented in this combo box. There's a lot of options you can do, but I'm going to go with a basic. I'm going to insert two text blocks next to each other, and one is going to represent the name, the other one is going to represent the last name. But I'm going to do that inside the XAML. Currently, if you see the item source, the combo box is closing here. I'm not going to close it there, but instead I'm going to close the combo box tags here, and inside I'm going to enter my templating. So combo box dot item template. So at this point we're creating templates for how we represent the items inside this combo box. And then data template. I'm gonna create a stack panel here so the items look nicely, and I'm gonna make the orientation change the orientation to horizontal. And inside, at this point, I'm going to add what type of items are going to represent the students. So I want them to be represented with text blocks. Okay. And the text value will get its value from, again, binding. But here now we are specifying which value. So the first text block will be getting the name value, and the second text block will get the last name value. Now you can use different controls here, but I don't want to do that. I want to have just plain text. So binding last name. Now let's run and see what's going on. You can see all the students are added to this list. Okay, now I'm gonna add a couple more things. I will add another property here, which is synchronized current item, and I'm gonna make this true. Now I will also add a list box. If you remember, list box is for selecting multiple items, and however this will work the same way with the combo box. Okay, so let's create the items source binding. Okay, and this one can stay for now. Now, same way, we're going to create some template to how you actually display things. List box dot item template. Inside, I'm going to have a data template, and inside that, there's going to be again a stack panel with a horizontal orientation. Now here, instead of using text blocks, this time I'm going to use text boxes. And the text box has a text property. It's going to be coming from the binding, this properties data, and the first one is going to be name. you see now instead of using text blocks, our template has two text boxes next to each other. That's what data templating is used for. We're templating items. Now they are not currently synced, so because we didn't add the is synced current item to the list box. That's what it does. I'm going to show you. Is synchronized with current item is going to be true. And let's run this now. You see now all the items are currently synchronized. So that's very basic data binding for populating combo boxes and list boxes from the code behind.